Hey guys, I was working on the carburetor. Last couple videos I said I needed an intern. Can't hold stuff by myself, can't do things by myself. So we put an ad out on Kijiji and we got a lot of good resumes and we finally picked somebody to be an intern for a while, for the summer. He's in school, so we gotta let him go back. So today we're gonna meet the intern and we're gonna test him on what he knows. We're gonna be working on a dingo to see if he can make the cut in real life. So he's supposed to be here any minute and we'll get to introduce you guys to the new intern.
A few moments later.
Looks like he's here. Let's go meet him. We gotta show him the lay of the land first. Hey!
Hey!
Come on in. What'd you say your name was?
Grayson.
Grayson, I'm Greg, owner of Red Bear's Garage. Really good to meet you. Really excited about this opportunity to be able to work with you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, well let's just go check out some stuff, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this is a bandsaw for cutting metal. Don't get your arms in there, it'll kill you. All right?
Okay.
Right this way. This is a project 1 of 50 that we got going on at any given time. You'll notice it's almost finished, but just where I like it, not finished. This way. This is a inertia dyno for testing engines, horsepower. Don't get your arm caught in there, it'll kill you. All right, this way, we got my collection of random knickknacks and bric-a-brac. You know, we got packaging.
What's that?
That's a plasma table, CNC, it's like a robot. Don't get your arm caught in there, because it'll kill you. These are our welders. Don't touch the tips, could kill you.
So take away everything you can kill me?
Pretty close, yeah. This is a tubing notcher. Really nice. Don't get your arm caught in there, because it could kill you. Got a saw. Don't get your arm caught in there, because it could kill you. We got these are for shaping metal how you want it. Don't get your hands caught in there,
I like that.
because they'll kill you. We got a brake. This is for bending steel. Don't get your hand caught in there, because it'll kill you. We got this. This is a poor man's bandsaw. You know what I'm saying?
Don't put your hand in there, you'll be dying.
Don't put your hand in there, it'll kill you. Don't step on the pedal either. Probably should be put up. This is a drill press.
You just don't put your hand in there.
Don't put your hand in there, it'll kill you. We got a lathe and a mill. These are for shaping steel as well. Most of this is steel. Over here, this is a fabrication area. Don't get your hand in there. That'll kill you. All right, so let's see what you brought in your tool bag. Okay, well, we got a dingo outside. It's going to need a new CVT pulley, front and rear, drive and driven. And we're going to have to put a belt. We're going to have to lube that puppy up with some good old blaster. So that'll be first on your list.
My mom baked muffins.
Okay, well let's just go. We're gonna get the dingo, and we're gonna put. Would you rather work in the AC or the heat? Outside, inside?
I don't really care.
Man after my own soul, I like AC. Okay, so we're gonna need a few tools. We'll need some chain and cable lube. We already got the blaster. We're gonna need to do an oil change. We're going to no toothbrush. We got a gently used juggernaut CVT pulley. This is going to make it go way faster. So we got that.
Okay.
We got this old dusty, crusty CVT pulley. We'll do a good cleanup on it and we'll put that in there. A new CVT belt. Other than that, I think we're good. But I think we're going to make a good team. Let's go.
Just like my uncle.
Oh, all right, first off, physical strength test. Go. And time. I wasn't actually timing you, but that looked real good. So this is a Manco Dingo, the go-kart of our generation. This was probably a 90s go-kart. They sold these at Kmart for a while, I believe. Other places. Tractor Supply may have Mancos, I don't know. But we restored this years ago for our cousin Ephraim, and now he is too big for it. So I thought it'd be a cool thing for our new intern to test him on his mechanic skills, knowledge, just all around girth.
2 + 2 = 4.
Oh shoot. So this is our plans with this. Today we're just gonna get it running. We're gonna go rip around. What'd you say your name was?
Grayson.
Oh, Grayson, I'm Greg.
Wait.
So we're gonna get it running, and then I think it'd be cool to do some pretty cool build on this for, what'd you say your name was again?
Grayson.
Jason. For
No,
Jason.
no,
So
no.
once we get this thing done, Jason will have an awesome full suspension dingo, because we've never done nothing like that with the cheap go-kart. So.
Sorry, it's Grayson.
Oh, great, Jason. Let's get to it.
No, it's Grayson.
Pulley, you can see it's jammed up and it's open. You can see the belt carnage down inside there. He started wearing belts quite a bit because he was hounding on it hard. So, and the front pulley is stuck out too. We no longer use these Go Power Sports pulleys because Go Power Sports came out with the juggernaut pulley. So it looks like we'll be putting a new sprocket key in there. That's barely grabbing. I don't see how that's even holding on. So new pulleys, new belt. Here's the juggernaut pulleys. Go Power Sports has these. Are more like a 780 CVT. They have rollers in it, where this has these big clunky lead weights. I don't know if they're lead, but they're steel. So we're going to be upgrading both these. We also found out that this gas tank is completely ripped a hole in it. There's no, we ripped the bolt hole. You'll see when we take it apart. So I'll pull this off, put a new one, and then just give it a tune-up. Oil change, check spark plug. If the car needs cleaning, we'll clean it. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So first off, let's get these pulleys off. Bam.
That was nice. Wow.
So we can actually fix that, yeah, but let's not stick our fingers in there. That could kill you. Alright. Pull this puppy off. This one. Oh yeah, that thing's had some usage. And the rest of it. Oh yeah, pull that thing. Oh, that's correct. So this is a shaft adapter because these crankshafts are the 5/8. So this is a Coleman mini bike. I think I got it right here, buddy boy. So I'd use this crankshaft adapter. I think Go Power Sports came out with this. This is their CVT for like a Coleman mini bike. So forgot about that. I knew it was a Hyson engine because this is a classic. This curved tank and stuff is tall tale sign. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Yeah. Washer and the nut. This thing, look at all the belt wear. And he has kept Go Power Sports in business with his belt behind. So let's make sure. Oh yeah, this is not going to work. So looks like we're going even further. So if we want to put a juggernaut on this, it's not going to work because what Go Power Sports did with this was they set it up to a 1-inch pulley because it's too hard to step up 5/8 to 3/4. It would be a paper thin spacer. So they used a 1-inch 30 series pulley on it on these mini bikes. Problem is juggernaut is not designed for a 1-inch. It's a 3/4. So we got a couple things we can do. We can pull this engine real fast, which is not much work, and we can slap a Tillotson on it. We have a Tillotson. We have a Ghost engine we can put on it. Which one do you think? Tillotson, and leave it. So this is a governed engine. It just has the Go Power Sports Stage 1 kit, which is the header, exhaust, jetted up carb. So we can do those same things to the Tillotson and just upgrade this thing. This was just a mud engine I had laying around. That's why it's on here. So reverse what we done. Pull this pulley off.
Again?
Mm-hmm. That yeah.
Go ahead, tell us about yourself.
So, I'm 18 years old. I go to college in North Carolina. I'm a sports player. I play basketball, soccer. And I also love to read books. And I love working on stuff.
Nerd.
And I like building Legos.
So I just popped that master link off there.
Oh, nice.
I did save us some time.
And I also have an English accent. Man, we're gonna start my own business. Lowe's.
Lowe's?
2.0. Oh.
Those was rusted on there.
Oh.
Next, Jason, we're going to pull this engine. We don't have to fix the gas tank. This will be a good candidate for you to take apart. So on the next video, we can see if he has what it takes to disassemble this engine and put it back together.
Oh yeah.
That muffler has seen some days.
It's on appropriate.
Those are my favorite mufflers, the Stingers from Go Power Sports. If you can clear it on the chassis. That's actually.
That's a tick. Right
There's no tick. Alright, so CVT's off, so now all we have to do is unhook the throttle cable and then kill switch, and then we can unbolt the engine, slide it off. Hasten, you're crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
And
You're good. Throttle cable, you're good. Good gosh. The gas tank is broke in every way possible. Every stud's broke out of it. He must have been beating this thing to death.
You're really strong.
this one. Don't drink it, it'll kill you.
That's true.
Well, it's actually food grade, so.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, don't drink it, but it ain't a bottle of Tang. I'll tell you that. I didn't see how much grease and stuff, or we would have washed this puppy outside. You're good. Just start wiping it now. So I think this would be a good me and Grayson project. Jason, sorry. And we take and extend this back section about 8 inches, basically bring it back to this bar here. We put a Go Power Sports reverse gearbox, a mildly built Tillotson with like electric start and a billet rod and everything, and then we do independent or a 4-wheeler style trailing arm on the back. So it's suspension on the rear, and then we have an ATV outside that has double A arms and front disc brakes, so we could cut this whole bulkhead off, weld on A arms, and just put an upper support for the upper A arms, and then just weld this roll cage on just like it is to leave it looking like an old school Dingo. We might lengthen the front end a little bit, I don't know. It just depends on how he fits in it and how long he'll be able to use it, because Jason's, how tall are you? 8'10", probably. Him have a pretty sweet little go-kart. I've been sitting here calling you Jason this whole time. Cason, man. You know, age will get you with that memory.
Oh, how old are you?
33.
Didn't mean
I ain't a 30. All right, so after looking over this thing, it looks like we got a broken piece of flat bar that holds this engine plate, snapped completely in two. Didn't even notice that until we cleaned it up. Probably good that I wouldn't have cleaned it normally. I just slapped an engine on it. But Hasten said, hey, let's clean this puppy up. I waxed it down. So we did it, we found the crack. So we also need to remove this axle, because look at that sprocket. And what that has done is probably wallered this out, as well as it's eaten up the keyway. The key looks fine, it's just beating up the keyway. So what we're gonna do is flip the axle. So we have a fresh axle over here for the brake rotor and the brake disc. This has been years. This has held up extremely well. And the fact that we can just flip the axle and be done with it. So disassemble the axle, flip everything, and then reinstall it. So here's the big gun. Take that big wheel nut off. A little bit more. Oh, le mole. Oh, that's what I love about people that keep their go-karts in the garage. Normally these things never come off. We won't know.
I loosened it.
That's true. With these, you break that loose, and these are like a half turn. If you turn it, they'll pull off. But if I wouldn't have turned it, it will not come off. So it's like a half moon shape lip on the bearing, and that's what locks this thing in place. This is coming apart better than any go-kart I've ever messed with in my entire life. That's because my brother-in-law kept this thing in a garage barn type deal. So I'm gonna break loose the other side, and then I'm gonna have Grayson drop the axle hangers, and we can get everything. Ooh, yeah, that'll be it. So you're gonna take out these nuts on the back here. Great, we got one stripped. That's gonna be awful. Bam. So you can still reuse that. We just have to cut that the rest of the way off with an angle grinder in a little bit. The nut had stripped out on the threads. This, slide it out like that. Then we take it to the front of the lift, disassemble this puppy. See it widen that keyway right there, like that much. You can see where it's damaged it. The brake side was fine. Key is a little, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little triangle shaped. And then we'll probably go ahead and, just to be safe, and put a new one. Now before we put this on and line everything up, I'm gonna weld, sand and weld the piece of the frame that's broken. Should we zip tie the governor just a little bit?
No.
No, we don't need to do that. They got flywheels and springs in them already. It's safe. So we got the axle all dressed out, and I've cut a new chain, and I also welded the frame, which you guys just saw. So now we slap the axle on and get it tightened up and centered, and then we have to do a few things to the Tillotson. We got a brand new Tillotson from you boys at GPS. We're gonna do the same stuff to it, just the air filter adapter, jet, and exhaust, and we're gonna zip tie the governor. So you're gonna take that on the outside. Yep, now go up. Now slide the bearing in. Got this one started.
I'm new, so.
He's new, you don't know.
You're learning.
See? Now slide the bolt in. Slide this one in. I'll spin these on bolts. So these are nylon lock nuts. Look at them. Look at the nuts. See how they have nylon in the end? That needs to go out. So, yeah.
Why are you sniffing?
Man, they smell good. Smells like them muffins your mom made.
I ate them all on the way here. I rode the bus.
City bus? Or short bus?
I know city bus. I know what a short bus is. Would you quit sniffing me?
Blueberry or?
No strawberry.
All right, now the ratchet. Hercules. Hercules.
He's a god of strength, but he's not real.
Keep going.
A little bit
You'll
more.
feel it.
Oh gosh.
Good.
Oh
Okay.
gosh. Man, this Hercules is strong.
Got to torque to her. Got to bring a torque to her.
Pour this thing!
Ah, whoa. Wait, let me measure the axle. So now we have to make sure, Grayson, that we have the axle centered like the same amount on each side. 7.5?
Say my name right,
What's
sir.
supposed to land on it?
Say my name right, sir.
Oh, my bad.
No, you said my name right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need that rammer. Give me that rammer down there.
You mean a pammer?
Schmammer. Oh, that went easier than I thought.
That's what they call it in Australia.
8. Is this one 8? 8. Okay. Now this one I might have to do. It's in a hard to reach. It's nice not being out here all by yourself. Sometimes I think they're sponsored.
Oh, like a Michael Dustin. Yeah, this stuff dirties like a snail.
So what do you think about the first day?
Good.
We're a little bit overstaffed. We're going to have to let you go.
What? That's
No severance either.
So I'm not getting paid?
Nah, we can't afford it.
Then why did I even sign up for this?
We've been needing a new toilet paper dispenser. We'd rather spend the money on that. If I'm anything like my dad, you'll never make it, you'll never be nothing. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
That's my dad used to say to me.
Food massagers.
Got a masseuse in here.
We need to take off the seatbelt, Mr. Davis.
Yeah, seatbelt's busted off this puppy.
We don't need no seatbelt. We like to ride. We need to take risks. And that is spelled with the X.
Risk with an X.
So do you like banana splits?
Sure. I'm lactose intolerant. They give me diarrhea. Bend down like this. Get it, and then lift up. You can grab by the gas tank if you want.
Jeepers, mister, you're really strong.
Jeepers, he's strong.
Why am I walking?
Right here, you got
I can't hold it.
it. Right here.
I feel like Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
What is this thing?
This is the air box.
What does this do?
That's a wing nut. It keeps the cap on the air box. Keeps like dust and stuff. All right, now pull the box off, top of it. Nope, this part.
I know.
Kids. Okay.
I'm 18.
Take the other wing nut off. Nah, you don't have to. Here, take this.
Thank
Zip
you.
those two off. Zip those two puppies off. Okay. Pull hard. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, I felt it move. Oh. Whew.
Okay. Hold your hand under it. As I pull it off, you'll catch the washers. Okay. Yep. Take this out. Okay. Nope.
Nope.
That's the drain.
Ugh.
Ew. Got a little bit of nasty. That's where they test it from the factory.
Here, let me suck it up.
We're letting you go.
You don't need a toilet dispenser. You have your hands.
You have your hands?
Yes. Just get the toilet paper, wrap it up, and wipe your bottom.
Okay, this is the emulsion tube. This is the main jet. See that tiny little hole in it?
Yep.
We need a bigger hole. This is the performance one. From Go Power Sports.
Go Sports.
Okay, now we gotta put our air filter adapter because we're not gonna run that big air box. We wanna run this little puppy. Got a little bit of a bent air filter, but you know. Ooh, since it's your go-kart, you wanna put something cool on it?
What?
We got a Mr. Valve cover, clear valve cover.
Oh yeah.
They got and it's for the Tillotson style, like a Ghost or Tillotson. So this will give you a little bit more throttle.
Yeah.
So that's a must in our shop.
Do this with a.
So now you see you got a little bit more leverage over the governor. So there's our valve spring.
Finally, you said my name.
So Mr. Valve Cover sent us this. It's our new clear valve cover, and he actually sent me 2 pieces of plexi for it. So I got a replacement, just because the heat and stuff can crack these over time. Oh, he sent me 3. Oh, thank you, Mr. Valve
Nice.
Cover.
Thank you.
Friggin' nice, dude.
Big shout out to them.
Big shout out, bro. Upside schmown. Oh, that looks pretty sick right there. And he did send us some LEDs. These are eagle eye LEDs, and we can install them in the bottom or top and make your valve train glow. That is sick. So now we're gonna have to put one barb for a breather to allow the valve train to breathe, but that looks sick.
Yeah.
Looks real nice. Now I like that we got extra plexi because I'm sure it'll get scratched up and
Beat up
by
our dog, Marshall.
Yeah, you can't even tell glasses there, it's so clean looking. We'll take a picture of this before we go too far and get it all smudgy. Okay, so what that does is the governor can't overpower it anymore. So I gotta cut that. Be very careful doing this. Don't do it, actually.
Period.
So don't do this. They say Tillotson flywheels are rated at like 10,000 RPMs. Now you can see we have power over that. But now you want to be careful that you don't like over bend the spring and unhook it from there, because then you're going to lose all control to your throttle. Okay, we got one of our magnetic oil dip sticks from rbgcars.com. Shout out your boy. Oh, thank you, your boy.
And me. Don't forget me.
You can actually do two of them, one on each side to catch as much as possible, and then you can double up and triple up and put quadruple up, put one on each side, and then do the magnetic drain plugs as well. I mean, it's worth it because you only spend a little bit of money. These are like, what, for two?
$36.99. So you gotta add the tax.
Yeah, the tax gets you.
Tax is included.
So technically it'll be $37 and something else. Is it?
The bearings feel really good in it. It's very surprising. So we're gonna clean this up really good. Me and Hasten shined up, and then we'll get it slapped on there. I like the new Go Power Sports that are all powder coated black. We don't have any. We didn't know he was gonna be doing this. It kind of came up. Scrub the flat spots. Yeah, really scrub it like you're brushing the elephant's teeth.
What?
So it's pretty clean. We will eventually not even need this when we do the reverse gearbox, because we're going to go with a whole different CVT setup, so we know he can make it through the woods without like burning belts. That'll be upcoming
in the next video. Where does this go? Right here? Let's go right here. Oh, it's for the belt, because this goes right there and that goes right here.
Get this bad boy in.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna set this puppy.
You're really strong.
Squeeze my fingers. It's really close. Huh. Is the gas thing gonna hit? If the gas thing hits,
there's like a centimeter between them.
Yeah, but I have no chain tension to it. That could put a wrench in our wrenches. That other gas tank must have been a lot more low profile. So the other gas tank is like flat with the back of the engine. The Tillotson sticks out like 3 inches. So this is at its furthest back that this engine can travel.
The following Thursday.
So it's next morning. We got the gas tank mounted up here. This is just so we can drive it, because I didn't want to hook up a pulse pump and put a fuel tank down here. We do have a race car one that looks freaking sweet, and I think it like matches this go-kart perfectly. That'll sit right here. So that's what we'll do eventually, because I really like that setup. It's completely out of the way. But the way they built this gas tank from the factory, they did these like thread inserts, and this is leaking. You can see it's spinning, but you can't take it out. So I'm gonna eventually weld up something here to put a new bung in it. So we'll put this on it later. So gas tank's on, throttle cable's hooked up. It's all good. And we got the exhaust on it. So now all we have to do is throw the wheels on it, throw some gas on it, and in it. Then we'll start it and make sure that the throttle's set right. And then Grayson's gonna go out and get our GoPros mounted. So slide the wheel on there, baby daddy. Make sure that the valve stem, this is the inside. So you gotta spin it around, you set keyway.
Oh yeah.
Has to be up. There. Okay.
So strong.
That's good. I'm gonna take this blaster and I want you to spray this setup. Okay, now this one. There, yep, there in the bolt. Okay. Drop it all the way down. Then I'm going to lift up the back and pull these jack pins out.
Go fast, it'll be heavy.
It's like how those people in a pit stop.
Same thing to the front. Oh, shoot.
Oh crap.
This one.
Oh wow, they're going good.
Work was gone, great. First day on the job, second day actually.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
I just want to empty out this can, so. You good?
Yeah. Lived a plushy life of suspension. Now he ain't gonna want to go back. It's the only downside. When he got his go-kart with suspension, if he rides something without it, he's like, nah, I want this.
Yeah.
So Jason, what do you think?
I like it.
Does it beat you to death across the field?
Yeah, it bumps a lot.
We could let out the air pressure a little bit and make it a little softer. She climbs good though. You bottomed out right here. But so what's the next fix on it?
Brakes.
Brakes need adjusting.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
You can't even see my face.
Only a mother could love it. So I guess next step, next video we'll do brakes and upgrade a few more things on it. But does it steer fine?
Yeah.
All right. It will need lengthened a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if he gets any taller, he ain't gonna fit.
I feel like it's lower.
Oh, it's on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not used to lower, I'm used to high.
Yeah.
Mr. Davis is running it.
Hits me like a bug.
Well, Grayson missed it, but Greg about had a little bouncy action. We do not recommend this at home.
My crotch area may have hit the kill switch, so that's why it died on me. I thought it was weird. The thing will scoot though. She's pretty quick. The brakes work. They just might have some air in them. They need a little adjusting is what it is. That's why I've been trying to drive like this so the GoPro will get some. It was set up for Grayson. So, all right, I think success. Next time is brakes, bleed the brakes, and maybe do a few more modifications to it. So you guys in the comment section below, let me know how Jason did. And first day of work, let me know, should I keep him? Should I fire him? Should I pay him? All those things.
Keep me in pain.
So let us know if you would like to see this thing get built on the channel with the four-wheeler suspension. I think that'd be pretty sweet with a reverse gearbox. Keep a Tillotson. This thing's stout, like for a stock go-kart. It's geared just right. And I am poured in this thing like liquid denim. So make sure to check out the links in the video description. That helps us out a ton. And thank you guys so much for watching. Me and Jason are out. Lunch break, baby. Woo!